let's talk, right? There was a lot of riffraff about the whole Sonic Fox stuff. And then you had a lot of people bandwagoning saying, oh, you feel that way about Strive? I do too. And it's like, okay, cool. You know, like, in some cases, some people feel like it's because Sonic lost in the NA or the East Coast versus EU, etc., etc. Like, just whatever their claims are, right? I personally don't give a shit. Not gonna lie. But I do think that the issue is that too many people latched onto it and wanted to find a reason to hate Strive again. We all know Strive is not the perfect game, and no fighting game is the perfect fighting game on release. Like, not even close. There's no video game that's perfect on release. Like, hardly ever. You know? But in this case in particular, right, you had so many people rally behind this statement, and it's like, saying things like the game's figured out, I feel like I'm limited and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, fine, you know, everyone's entitled to feel how they feel. But I think the biggest issue was the sheep mentality. Like, a lot of people just, you know, just rode the coattails of that and then just started this gigantic discourse. And it's another reason why I don't like FGC Twitter. I think it's freaking lame. Outside of looking for combos and tech, like, I don't like FGC Twitter, like, at all. I think it's really freaking lame. I think it's too much. There's always discourse over something stupid. So, like, there's nothing ever positive to talk about. It's always on some dummy shit. It's like, everyone wants to argue when, like, you know, playing the games and getting good at the games to me is the more important part. And we're not focused on that. We're focused on, like, the memes. We're focused on, like, the he say, she say. We're focused on the twit-longers. We're focused on all the wrong stuff. You know, as opposed to, like, enriching and growing the community and learning how to play these games better. You know, we're letting, like, one person dictate how the scene should be. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think Sonic, and I think Sonic even came out and said, you know, play whatever you want. And, you know, rightfully so. I agree with that statement. And like I said, it's not so much that I have any issue with what Sonic was saying. It's just how people were just writing it. It's like, just chill out. Like, you don't have to play the new thing, right? If you were content playing Third Strike on Fightcade, have fun. No one's going to tell you otherwise. Enjoy yourself. Like, play on Fightcade. It's fine. No one's mad at you. Like, there's no reason for anyone to be mad at you for playing on Fightcade. Have a good time. You know? But people don't allow themselves to, like, you know, I guess, like, people don't know how to be themselves, I feel. Right? And I think that sucks. Like, just feel good. Like, we're living in the times of the freaking pandemic, and, like, you guys want to argue all the damn time. It's the reason why I stepped back. It's the reason why I have stepped back tremendously from FGC. It's because there's always an argument. Like, I just love playing Guilty Gear, and I love teaching people how to play Guilty Gear, right? Like, all that extra stuff that people want to pull, it's like, I keep myself far away from that, you know? Like, it's not necessary for me to be a part of that discourse. If they want to argue, that's fine. I don't really see the need for me to participate in that discourse, right? I'm not going to jump on Twitter and be like adding fuel to the fire. You know, I've had my moments in time where I've done that, and I felt like there's no value there. Like, why should I spend energy to give this attention when I can take that very same energy to build more content to teach you guys how to play Guilty Gear better, or to teach you guys certain things, or, you know, give insight from my perspective, etc., etc. Like, there's so many different ways I can use that energy that, yeah, I think if more people thought like that and stop putting energy into that type of stuff and put more energy into other places, like, we could go somewhere with this community. But it feels like the more and more we move forward, the more and more we step backwards. You know? Like, there are issues with the gameplay of Strive, for sure. But there's issues with the gameplay, and there were issues for gameplay for Street Fighter V for years, and people still sat there and played the game despite how people felt about it. I don't think that's going to be any different from Strive, right? But, like, and it's coming back full swing to what I'm saying. One person isn't going to, like, completely dictate who plays what. That's not the case. You know, if one person doesn't like it, that's fine. Okay. Like, you don't have to latch onto it like it's life. Just accept and move on. You know, like, accepting and moving on is a very difficult thing in the FGC. Like, for many reasons. You know, it is what it is. Loving the fit, yeah, man. But drip check. You know, like recently I had you guys show me something where someone was criticizing my tier list. It's like, you can't have a freaking opinion about nothing. You can't say anything in the FGC without people coming down your freaking, without people trying to ram you down and say that you shouldn't be thinking this way. It's like, no, fuck you. I'm allowed to think the way I want to think, and I can say what I want to say. You can say you have a wrong opinion, but that's the whole thing. It's an opinion. You know, it's how I feel. You know, it's how other people feel. If someone feels some kind of way about something, they have the right to feel that way. It doesn't have to be worker B, stand in line and just follow what everyone else thinks. Like, that's the whole point of freedom of speech, you know? Like, it's crazy.